Discounted reviews are no longer allowed on Amazon. Heads up. Announced on October 3rd by Amazon's Chi Chu, the Vice President of Customer Experience for Amazon. What? This is perhaps the biggest change in the Amazon platform since I started selling on Amazon. And in this episode, go into all the implications this will have. This is the AMZ Secret Show with your host, David Aladdin. War is in the streets, and it's up to us to keep our armies in lines as we are the kings and we stand strong in the face of whatever happens. Some days are tougher than others, like today. But no matter what, we never back down. Welcome to the show. New intros every day. Today's podcast is sponsored by the AMZSecrets.com VIP. We build powerful tools to supercharge your Amazon listings that help you sell more. And they keep getting more powerful. You can get your invite to the platform at AMZSecrets.com. Today's podcast, episode 63, on discounted reviews and how they're no longer allowed. Holy cow. What? The Amazon game has just changed, and I believe it's for the better. And I do say that with some pain, but I'm ready to move forward. For the past 2 to 3 years, sellers would give review groups their products at a major 99% discount in exchange for an honest review. The reviews were great. We could test new inventions, test new product launches, and get our product to the masses. And that's why Amazon allowed us to give away products in the first place. If the entire world was white hat, though, this process would probably never have stopped. However, the system had its flaws. For one, some sellers abused review giveaways, given sometimes thousands of units a way to fluff the review count, increase the velocity count, and just surpass all of the authentic sellers on Amazon. They pretty much ruined it for everybody. Most sellers used it, though, to gain the valuable feedback, get their product launched. In fact, there are hundreds of courses, some cost thousands of dollars to join in, that teach that very thing. They're probably peeing in their pants right now because their entire game plan, their entire book of mastery that they've been distributing to beginners has been completely flipped on its butt, knocked out of the park, demolished. Can you blame them, though? Discounted reviews were once a legit method of launching a product. Don't get me wrong. There's a heavy cost to all the new sellers coming into Amazon as a result of this. According to Reddit, I saw a bunch of comments of a bunch of newbies right in the midst of the crossfire that has just happened. Dozens of them, hundreds of people are launching their first product, their first 2 to 3 products that they've purchased with thousands of dollars worth of goods. And because all of these courses taught this process of doing giveaways, their launch is completely botched. Unlike some of the more savvier marketers like myself and people that have distribution channels, websites to get the message out, get our products out, most people don't have that when they first start. And they don't have the customer email lists built up for their brand. They don't have customer data access. They don't have Facebook pages built up and beyond. And so these newbies are sitting in hot water. Just to put this into real context, here are exact things that people are saying. That is a bummer. I'm a seller with my first private label product, and I was going to do this very same thing as every course out there teaches this method. Another person says, as someone with $15,000 spent on 2 new SKUs, I have a following, a marketing background, and we're actually growing as a brand outside of Amazon. This could be a blessing in disguise for us. So there's good things and bad things, but still nothing good for the beginner seller. This is also what I'm thinking. Nobody is ever going to gain any traction in even a minimally competitive niche anymore. Good luck trying to sell a new supplement. Another person says, yep, say goodbye to half the humble braggers on the subreddit and ASM pages. Doesn't matter how much you make a month, hacking your way to the top search rankings doesn't mean you have a solid, viable business. Also, bye to all the review companies, on to the next hack. I actually like that statement because there's a lot of acknowledgement in the way the ecosystems run. It's, there's people are finding hacks and how to sell more, and of course that's just natural human, you know, process of like doing stuff. Like we try to optimize and sell more as much as possible. Um, and Amazon's going to continue fighting back to make it as fair as possible. There's this push and pull and tug that's going on. The unexpected destruction of lots of brands. Some companies relied heavily on these discounted review giveaways, especially in the tougher niches like supplements that I just mentioned, to keep their velocity up. Obviously, that is a black hat technique, and they were getting away with it for a very long time. These companies will now suffer, which is a good thing. Good products should not have to get hurt by high velocity review sellers. So by enacting this new policy, you're going to see a lot of different products rise up in the Amazon algorithm because these discount reviews are no longer allowed from third parties. The unexpected advantage to existing sellers has arrived, even if the discounted reviews are destroyed. Having real customers try your product out before it was possible, before this event was actually, it was nice to have, and now it's not even possible for new sellers. That gives us existing sellers a major advantage, whether or not the discounted reviews get deleted or not. But for new sellers who never had this chance, or new products coming onto the market and expecting to enter into crowded markets, it will be way harder to get on the same level of that experienced seller. So existing sellers, this is massively good news. And that's regardless of if Amazon decides to remove those discounted reviews. Kind of cool. But remember, I said your goal is to launch the best possible products. By doing so, you'll get authentic reviews. So by now, you should have real authentic reviews if you followed this process. Like I said, we wanted to obtain 90% real reviews from real purchases, 10% from discounted product review beta testers. And if you apply this method, you guys should be doing fine. The fall of the review clubs, the review giveaway sites like AMZ Tracker, Review Kick. I don't think I forgot about you guys. This part is tricky. Technically, you can still get reviews using these software platforms. However, it is black hat at this point. In fact, Amazon has specifically stated that it is, that you will get banned or suspended if you're caught doing a discounted review using these third-party platforms. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for them. I actually just unsubscribed, just being fully transparent here. There are probably thousands of customers unsubscribing to these services over the next few days. It's going to be a huge loss in perhaps employees in those companies. And it could be the destruction of the company because they have a lot of expenses to pay for. These software companies are very complicated. There's thousands of lines of code. They're professionally written code. I feel bad because I know how much work it takes to build a software platform. I've been building software platforms my entire life. It takes an enormous amount of work and effort. And thousands of hours of development, energy, money that went into building them. Now, no offense, they're just pretty much garbage. Just being honest, I expect they will pivot as best as they can. But seriously, this is disastrous as it was the core operation of those websites. All-star reviews. I love to review. AMZ VIP Review Club. VIP Power Club. By the way, the AMZ VIP, that's not related to us. Elite Deal Club, AMZ Review Trader, Shop with Reviews, Review Club, Giveaway Service, Snag Shout, Accept City, Toiletry Product Review Club, Review Deals, Dollar Deal Reviews. Some of these I can't even pronounce. Oz Natural VIP List, Eva Platinum User Program, Uberzon Club, Home Product Test. I can keep going on. I honestly don't want to. The whole entire Reddit thread that I just pulled up, if you're watching live, is done. Ooh. As for response time, I was running back and forth between the more of the most two popular websites, AMZ Tracker and Review Club. And I have to give serious props to Review Kick because they were just transparent right from the start. As for AMZ Tracker, and as the timing of this video and the podcast, the release date of this, nothing at all has been mentioned from the AMZ Tracker blog, which is actually quite frightening for being one of the leaders in the review industry. You've got sellers that might discount their products. You might have Amazon reviewers that might review these products, and both parties are responsible. Their accounts are going to be held responsible. And I noticed on the Reddit threads that these services are still operating as if it's okay to do so. And so I have to give props to the Review Kick team for just being open with their subscriber base, as I know it's not an easy time for them. So the unexpected fall of the happy reviewer. Now, it's an interesting, very cause and effect scenario. With us private labelers, we sometimes think that this news only affects us, and it doesn't. The people who review the actual products feeling the pain too. From YouTubers to influencers mentioned in episode 62, amzsecrets.com/62, there's an entire community thriving on people that receive products for free, reviewed them. It was a great gig for them. That channel has mostly dried up. Some of these guys were reviewing 50 products a month all the way to 200 products a month. They built a serious, almost career on it. It had gotten so ridiculous that we could track how many verified reviews they had, how many products they had that month, and when was the last time they had a review. By knowing all these variables, it allowed us to choose which reviewers based on metrics, not just anybody. And that might have been part of the problem, knowing all this detailed metrics. Now, except for the last part, Amazon Viners. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Amazon Vine is pretty much the same deal as these review clubs, except it's an elite group that reviews, and they're very good at what they do. Some of them do it with videos. They're the most trusted reviewers of Amazon, and they get free products. Products at a discount for their high quality review, non-biased. So it's like the same thing, except Amazon's taking control of the game, essentially making more money. Now for your Amazon news flash. According to Amazon.com, customer reviews are one of the most valuable tools we offer customers for making informed purchase decisions, and we work hard to make sure that they are doing their job. In just the past year, we've improved review ratings by introducing a machine learning algorithm that gives more weight to newer, more helpful reviews, applying stricter criteria to qualify for the Amazon Verified Purchase Badge, and suspending, banning, suing thousands of individuals for attempting to manipulate reviews. Our community guidelines have always prohibited compensation for reviews, with an exception. Reviewers could post a review in exchange for a free or discounted product, as long as that is a disclosed fact. These so-called incentivized reviews make up only a tiny fraction of the tens of millions of reviews on Amazon, and when carefully done, they can be helpful to customers by providing a foundation of reviews for new or less well-known products. Now, for everybody that's tuning in, there's a huge golden nugget that they mentioned, and I don't think anyone's announced it. Their algorithm gives more weight to newer, more helpful reviews. And that, we didn't know that. I mean, I knew that verified reviews were good. I knew that the more reviews you had were good. I didn't know newer reviews had more weight than older reviews. So essentially, it's still good to get new, fresh reviews because they carry more weight and you'll rank better. Pretty cool. A golden nugget within Amazon. Today, we updated the community guidelines to prohibit incentivized reviews unless they're facilitated through the Amazon Vine program. We launched Vine several years ago to carefully facilitate these kind of reviews and have been happy with feedback from customers and vendors. Here's how Vine works. Amazon, not the vendor or seller, identifies and invites trusted and helpful reviewers on Amazon to post opinions about new and pre-released products. We do not incentivize positive star ratings, attempt to influence the context of reviews, or even require a product to be written, and we limit the total number of Vine reviews that we display for each product. That's actually pretty interesting too. So even if you use the Vine program, you can't get like hundreds of reviews through Vine. You're only going to limit your maximum number of reviews, and I think I recall that it was 25 max. Vine has important controls in place and has proven to be especially valuable for getting reviews on new products that have not yet been able to generate enough sales to have significant numbers of organic reviews. We also have ideas for how to continue to make Vine even more useful program going forward. Details on that as we have them. I think Amazon Vine is going to keep getting way better. It's just the beginning, and they have to fill this huge vacuum that they've just destroyed. They destroyed a lot of third-party software. They've destroyed a lot of reviewers, people that depended on lots of products coming into their houses, and they've changed the entire economy of Amazon product launch. So it's interesting to see what happens next. Myrmidons, I hope you loved the podcast as I did. Be sure to check out our live Facebook mastermind group at amzsecrets.com/FB. There's over 5,000 members in there. Also, I'm looking for guests to come on the show to add more value and more golden nuggets. If interested, go to amzsecrets.com/guest. I know you're out there. Yes, you over there. Lastly, please leave a review on iTunes at amzsecrets.com/review. Every review counts and helps spread the word. This podcast has been written, edited, directed by David Aladdin, Global King in Amazon, Logistics Strategy, and Building Castles. Hee hee. What? David Aladdin out.